Well, look, we're live.
Oh
It's
my
March.
goodness.
It's March 7. It's
March
time for
7th.
Sunday inspiration. Pookie, are you there?
I'm here,
Are
but
you
I'm not
there?
there.
Let's take a look at. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, here's a different look.
I know. Kind of crazy, huh?
Good morning. So,
Good
those of you
morning.
who are regular viewers of this Sunday inspiration may notice something visually is a little different here. I am in our familiar surroundings in St. Louis, but Pookie, where are you?
I am in Hawaii at my family heritage home where my mother and my sister and her family live. And it's 6 o'clock in the morning here. But we didn't want to change the time because, it kind of, it kind of, I don't know, never seems to work. Like if we push it back 2 hours or something. So I thought, you know what? I love early mornings anyway. I'm just going to get up and just be here in the morning at 6 o'clock. So
Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, so you're there. They're not. So it's a 4 hour difference. You're 4 hours, and then I think next Sunday we have to keep this in mind. It's daylight savings time, so I guess time's going to switch. So it'll be 5 hours earlier, I think. Oh no, does Hawaii change? Does
Hawaii
Hawaii?
doesn't change, but St. Louis does.
That's right. So that's when it'll be 5 hours. I
Yeah.
believe. And next Sunday will be different because I will be there.
Yes, you will.
And then we're gonna find, because I had a, yeah, whatever. I had to use a different an interview functionality of this software to be able to bring Pookie in. But we're gonna be doing it. We'll both be in Hawaii on her laptop, so it'll be a different look again. But yeah, this will be fun. So yeah, Pookie went out. You went out a week early to do what?
To visit my mom, to be with my mother for a week and to spend time with her. She has limited mobility, so she's not able to get around the island like she used to. And so I'm just here being with her now. However, we have been going to the beach and doing some things like that, so it's
Yeah.
really been awesome.
Awesome. And then when I get there, I will spend time with the family, but we have a couple of Airbnbs that are booked, and we're gonna be doing the kind of the relaxation tourist thing,
Yeah.
which will be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that. And it'll be my third trip to Hawaii, but it's been about 10 years, I think 9 or 10 years since the last time that I was there. So it's been a long time. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm gonna miss this guy. Look who's here with me.
Oh my goodness, I miss him so much.
Some of you who are regulars know Keone, our rescue dog that we got last June, and he's
Look
been missing
at
his
my
mom, and now he's going to be without both of us for like 10 days, staying with a good friend of ours. So I'm going to put him down right now. Relax there. So let's move on with our. So yeah, we got folks already leaving some comments here, and we will get to those in a moment. But let's kind of go through our. We always like to start off with a little breathing exercise. So Pookie, I'm gonna let you lead that. I'm gonna solo you here.
All right. So my favorite moment for our time together is when we unite our breath in one breath and breathing as this global family, right? And so with this breath, let's just have this island feeling about this island breathing in just paradise. Breathe in paradise into your body. And then let's exhale love, right? Because no matter where we are living in our own paradise. So take a deep breath in, and we're synchronizing our breaths together so that we're in alignment with each other over this next hour while we share some really amazing moments together. So let's take a deep breath in, breathing in paradise. And on your exhale, just release love. Breathing in paradise again. And then let's just exhale love. One last time. Breathing in paradise. And then exhale love. Now put your hands on your heart. Just feel your heartbeat for a minute. And then let's do a bow of gratitude for our sacred time together. Thank you.
That was a beautiful thing. Awesome. Even across we're like separated by like 2,000 miles here, but we're still. I love this technology that allows us to connect.
1,000 miles.
I would swim 1,000 miles, and I would walk 1,000 more. Let's go on to the next thing that we like to do is just kind of set our intention and vibe for this commingling here of our souls. And let's do some affirmations. I'm going to pull these up right now, and
I'm going to have to be quiet this time. So just imagine me repeating the affirmations with you with enthusiasm and delight for what these powerful words are speaking to our own soul in this very moment, right? This is a power-packed moment that we get to step into together. So I won't be saying them out loud with you, but I'll be saying them with enthusiasm.
All right. I love that. So here are our affirmations for this morning to start things off. These are actually, I was actually writing some script. I'm going to be recording later today a couple of the audio for a couple of videos that will be posted while we are away. And this is a selection of them from one of them. But it's about setting your intention for the day. So let's go over these. I'll repeat them, and as Pooki was just saying, I'll leave space, hopefully enough space for you to repeat it back to yourself. Here we go. I am a powerful creator. I am the architect of my life. I create the circumstances I am looking for. I am clear. I am determined. I am inspired. Life is good, and so it is. I had to mute you during that because I know you were moving, and I heard a little rustling. But you're back. You're back on now.
I was miming affirmations.
Yeah. Were you? So I have a little window here where, even though in the main feed you can only see the affirmations, I was seeing Pooki doing her thing, only as Pooki does. So let's acknowledge some folks here that are tuning in here. Was Amelia with us last week, I think, or I know I recognize that name. Peace and positivity. I'm so thankful I made it. I just got done doing the higher self meditation. I ran across your live. Awesome. Welcome back. Well, here's someone we know and love. Good morning from Australia, from Holly. Pooki's a little closer to you now. She's in Hawaii, so we're inching our way closer to Australia, and I'll be out there next week. Look at this. This Shalise, is it? Good morning from Jamaica. That's fabulous. Is it Vera Lama? That's good. Good evening. I have a feeling she might be in India, perhaps, where I think it is evening. Sophia, good morning from Arizona. The weather is perfect today. That's awesome to hear, because Arizona can be really hot depending on your altitude. Look at this from the Philippines. That is so cool. Welcome. Good to see you here. I see some familiar names, but I also see some new names. Also great to always great to see you. Calgary, Alberta, Canada, from Aldous, I believe that is. Fantastic. Sigrid. Norma is in the house. Oh, and there's Bettina. Good to see you back here. There's definitely familiar name. I got some. There's Carrie. She's a regular here.
Yes.
Yeah, I know Carrie and Holly, at least, and maybe some others, are definitely going to be featured in our upcoming I Welcome Joy into My Life. Actually, Pooki's son is going to be editing that while we're gone, and I'm hoping later this month we'll be able to do the debut of that. I think I counted like close to 35 people are going to be featured in that video, doing a little dance. The So Diva, good morning from California. Brenda says good morning to all. Well, that's right. Bettina's from Germany. Thanks for reminding me. Lovely to see the two of you. You are my highlight of my Sundays. Oh, that's why you keep coming back for more. You know, big. Uh-oh. Did you hear that bark in the background?
Oh, he's getting ferocious. He saw the cat.
Jenna is from is watching from Amsterdam. That is so cool. I'm so excited to be co-creating the life of joy with you all. What that's it. Isn't that a great affirmation right there? I'm so excited to be co-creating the joy of life with you all. Talk about setting an intention. Isn't that's a pretty powerful statement right there. So yeah, awesome. So, so because of this separation here, we normally perform 2 songs live here in our home studio or office. But because of the delays with this long distance thing, we were not able to sing together. So there's only going to be 1 live song that I'm going to perform in the middle. But we're going to play 2. Are you pointing to me or wait? Yeah, there we go. I'm that way. What is she saying? I'm out of here. Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna play that. But we're gonna do 2 video songs, and so we have a an album that you probably have heard us talk about before. It's actually called "Opening Up to the Good," we've never played the title track. It's actually like the second from the last song on there. And so this song, Pooki, do you remember where the song like initially the seeds of it started forming? I do.
I don't. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Then I'll probably get it wrong. Was it Posy? I don't remember.
I remember being out at the second cabin that we stayed in. There's these couple of cabins in the southern Missouri that we stayed at like 10 years ago, where like the seeds of some of our songs were formed or planted. Yeah. And I remember writing just the beginning of this, opening up to the good, and then we came back and fleshed it out a little bit. I think I was the primary writer on this song. But I remember when I first started singing it, I was thinking to myself, because I didn't never want to do anything like spiritual music that's like hokey or whatever. And I think this sounds like a campfire song. I don't even know if I want to. But I sort of like hesitantly we introduced it at the CSL, the Center for Spiritual Living, when we kind of had a final. It's a very simple song, three chords, very repetitive. What's that?
I love simple songs because that means that others can sing them with us. And that's where the real power of the music is, right? Because these are affirmations. Like when we listen to them, we're actually affirming something, like we're opening up to the good that is our life, you know, and that's a powerful affirmation. When we sing it, we even activate even more of that energy within our body. When we dance it, I mean, gosh, there's no way that it could not come to us, right? Because we're like activating our energy field and we're embodying the message.
And we purposely make the choruses in particular of our songs I statements, as opposed to you are opening up to the good. What are you pointing to? Oh, there's the sun coming up.
You see the sun is rising behind
I see it's a very dark blue right now.
Yeah, see that is a fig tree. You love figs, don't you? That was my grandmother's tree. My grandma planted that tree. It's got beautiful figs on it that are growing right now. Hopefully we'll get to them before the birds do. But yeah, so you'll see it just keep getting lighter and lighter behind me as the sun is coming up here in Hawaii. And then I'll show you a picture of the bay. I'll get to see.
Cool. But this song, when we first performed it live at our local spiritual center, I think we did it right off the bat, maybe as a congregational, as a little sing along at the end of a service, and people loved it. And it's like it's a regular thing that we play there almost every month at the end of the service, and it's like our little mini hit. I mean, they know it, they start singing along right away, and so I'm glad I resisted my hesitancy to do the campfire song. So this is we're going to play the studio recording of it, and so just bop and sing this to yourself. You'll quickly get the hang of it, and then we'll come back and talk some more. So here it is, opening up to the good.
I am opening up to the good. I am opening up to the good. I am opening up to the good that is my life. Joy. I am opening up to the joy.
Hope you're singing it out there.
I am opening up to the joy. I am opening up to the joy. To the joy that is my life. I am opening up to the peace. I am opening up to the peace. the fun. I am opening up to the fun, that is my life. I am opening up to the song. I am opening up to the song. I am opening up to the song that is my life. I am opening up to the dance. I am opening up to the dance. I am opening up to the dance, that is my life. I am opening, 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 I am opening to the good that is my life. I am opening, 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 I am opening to the good that is my life. To the good that is my life. To the good that is my life.
Woo!
I
Celebrate.
wanted to do that so bad, but I knew not to because I know that I'm out of phase.
That's okay. We could sense the energy physically there. But so yeah, so that was a fun song. And so obviously it's very repetitive. There's a different word in each verse or each line of the verse. And so I kind of I wanted to give a clue there. So in the recording, I would yell out love or dance, and with and then going into the choruses, and when they repeat, I go opening. It reminded me of it's something that Ringo did on I think Yellow Submarine. He goes, everybody now. Oh, look at that. Is that put it towards you're off to the. That just happened to be a Beatles Yellow Submarine. That is crazy. I've never talked about that song. You got a coffee mug. Yeah, listen to Yellow Submarine, and he's got that voice where he's going everybody now. And it reminded me of that when I was doing those. That is so crazy. Wow. Synchronicity. Synchronicity. All right. So I'm going to do a little talk right now. Or what? No, I do a song. Right? No. This is my talk, and then I'm going to do a song. I'm sorry. I'm all out of whack without Pooki here in the flesh. Somehow your head got really small. So if you could somehow get closer to the camera or something where you were, I don't know if you adjust your chair or something. But anyway, you can do that while I'm just going to do a little. This is probably going to be pretty brief. I always say that, then it goes on. But I'm going to do a little talk, play a song, and I'm going to mute Pooki so you can move around and do stuff there. And so, yeah, we each have our own little segment where we deliver a message. And lately, I have been talking about how as part of my morning routine, I journal and I ask myself different questions, and I just wait to see if a message comes, and oftentimes symbols will. So, I don't know, about a week ago or something, I was journaling, and I think the question I asked was, what message is seeking to emerge, just kind of being an open vessel, what wants to come through me. And I don't know exactly where these messages come from, whether it's my higher self, whether it doesn't matter, but I often get great value from them. And not every time I ask, do I actually get something that sometimes I get nothing. I got nothing. But most of the time I do. So when I ask this question, and I see images or symbols, and then I have to make sense of them. So I immediately, when I asked that question this one morning, I saw a lighter, like a Bic lighter, which is weird because I don't smoke. I don't use Bic lighters. I don't see them much, but that popped up. And that was immediately followed by an image of like an old barbecue grill. It was outdoors and it was like rusted, and I just kind of got the impression that it hadn't been used in a while, and it was probably be difficult to light. And so, but I'm wondering, okay, these are interesting symbols. What do they mean? And then I just kind of start free writing, riffing on what I think they mean. And so here's something that I wrote, basically as a question to you and to myself. What dormant ideas or talents are rusting away within you? Things stay active and vital through use. And so my thing here was to seek out and identify the dormant desires within you. And we all have these things. Perhaps there was something. I think this is an important message. There may be things that you used to do when you were younger that you enjoyed, and for whatever reason, you got away from it. Maybe it was because of family obligations or school or your career, and you kind of set that thing aside. And every now and then you think of it fondly, but you haven't really been activating it, and that may or may not cause some frustration. Maybe you have a reoccurring desire. Like, is there something that's always coming up for you? Like, whenever you're exposed to something, you think to yourself, "Oh man, that would be so cool to do, but I don't have time right now." Um, or maybe it's something recent that came up that just really got your attention, and you thought that'd be so fun to do. I have many of those. Those kind of eye-opening moments throughout my life, and some of them led to things that I'm doing now, and some of them you just try and you say that was good, but I got more important things to do. And so, what are those things? And we all have them, and you definitely have them too. So, can you identify them? Like, take a moment right now and think about those things. What are they for you? What is something you enjoyed doing at a younger age? What's something you've had reoccurring thoughts about? What are these inklings, these creative urges that you've had to do something? And quite often, those are inspired when you're exposed to art or music or somebody doing some type of work, or just being out in nature. It doesn't have to be a monumental thing or a business necessarily. It could be a meditation practice. Maybe it's connecting more with your friends and your family in a meaningful way, having deeper conversations. So, what is that thing that's been a reoccurring calling? So, here's my suggestion for you is to think about those things. Maybe even get out a journal or notebook and write them down, because you probably have more than one, hopefully. And that's okay. And don't beat yourself up for not having acted upon them. Now, write them down. And I want to ask you, this is my your homework for this week, or maybe even for today, is to choose one of those things and ask yourself which one of those things that's been laying dormant for too long is speaking to you. Which one is calling for your attention? And you probably intuitively know what that thing is. And then I'm going to encourage you to act on it. Well, if you could act on it today, if you could act on it as soon as this live broadcast is over, and if you can't act on it right now, put it on your calendar. Because things don't really exist. Like, we have hopes and dreams and things we plan on getting around to, but until you put them on the calendar, that kind of is a first step to solidifying them and giving them the same priority that you do with car repair appointments and doctor's appointments, picking up the kids from school. Those are things that you are responsible enough to put on your calendar and then just show up for. So do the same thing with this. What is that thing that's been rusting away that you can shake that rust off? Yeah. What did I? Oh yeah, just my final line. I said, shake off the rust and activate it. So, in fact, if you want to, if you really make a public acknowledgement, put that thing in the comments. What is that thing that has been kind of rusting away? Again, there's plenty good reasons. Life happens. But what is that thing that you are going to commit to putting a little more attention on and making it a priority, and at least exploring it to see if it still resonates with you? As we evolve, but oftentimes, especially if there's something that you did what you enjoy. There's another journal entry that I did related to this about thinking back to those things that really lit you up when you were younger and how that relates to things you're doing today or things you're not doing today. But that's for another conversation. But if you have those things that you've been doing that you used to do as a kid, teenager, whatever, but before you became adult, what is calling you? And yeah, feel free to put those in the comments if you'd like, and then we'll kind of explore those. So that's my little 2 cents here. I'm going to bring Pooki back in. Hang on a second here. Still getting used to this software. Oh, it's getting brighter there. Just in that short time that you were gone. Look at the skies. Is the sun actually rising behind you?
It's not gonna. The sun sets on the ocean, which is behind me.
Okay, so it's coming up in front. Okay, on the other side, over the mountains.
Yeah, the lights that you're seeing are the lights from the room.
Yeah, so Pooki, yeah, I've been to the house. Yeah, I mean, my 2 trips. So she's in Kona, which is on the west. That's right, it's on the west side of the island. So the sun sets in the west, but it's coming up. Yeah, so the ocean is behind her, so that view is looking west, and so the other direction, obviously, that she's. Well, you're not facing the open. You're in the lanai on that side of the house, but it's coming up over the mountain. Oops! Oh, you can actually move the. Oh wow! Look at that. Yeah, I recognize that street. Is that the ocean down there in the background?
Yeah,
sure is. Wow.
I'm doing a really bad job of this.
It's not as easy as picking up your phone, is it?
No. There you go. I haven't kind of figured it out yet. That's where the whales swim. Right there.
Oh wow, that is so cool.
Yeah, and we're in whale season right now, so they're migrating through the islands, which is really awesome.
I just want to acknowledge a couple things here. Oh, I forgot. I was just going to go right into a song there, which I still need to do. But I want to say thank you, Holly, for sending a super sticker. We really appreciate that. Let's see. I want to see. Oh, Rashida says next Sunday, Pooki Lee, I want to see you dance. You both are pure souls. Lots of love. That's awesome. That is right. This is I'm doing your meditation, truly inspirational from India. Thank you so much for sharing that. Bettina says perfect timing for this inspiration. I lost my job and I'm trying to find my calling to live a meaningful life and be happy in my job. Yeah, that's an awesome. Yeah, and if you can tap into the qualities things that resonated with you over the years and find there's different ways of expressing whatever the quality is of that thing that you liked doing. But you will find it, Bettina. Oh, this is cool. Golden Sun. I've been putting off doing stand-up comedy, writing and making YouTube videos. I did Toastmasters comedy as a young adult. Now I am 50 and I need to do something. Thank you for the reminder. There was a 15-year period where I did stand-up comedy part-time and loved it. And yeah, it was I learned so much. It's one of the most challenging things you'll ever do, but it's very rewarding. Just know you're going to have a lot of bad sets or sets that you're not thrilled with, but record them and listen back to them and just hone your skills. And obviously I'm a big YouTuber, and so I think you should do that too. Sister Amelia says talking to my sister more how she was when we were children. Lovely message. Holly says lovely message, reaching out to those dormant wishes, hopes and dreams and acting on them. Let's see here. There's a lot of just trying to look through these real quick here. Wanda says, I'm living the life of my greatest dreams, even though I haven't manifested it yet. That's that. Yeah. Feel the feelings as if it's already happened. Oh, and Bettina sent the super sticker. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Yay. Great to see you too. Sweet. All right. I'm going to play a song here so we can keep things moving along. And then by the time we come back to Pooki, it's going to be even brighter there. I'm going to grab the guitar, so I'm going to have to click a couple of buttons here. This is a song, that I wrote several years ago that, it's all about that feeling of actually coming out of sort of maybe a slow period or a dark period and coming back into the light. Really enjoyed this one. So I'm going to solo myself here. Hang on a second. I'm going to mute Pooki just so she can move around. I'm going to give you a play-by-play on this. Going to give a little reverb here so it sounds cool. And I hope you enjoy this. How do you feel today? What do you have to say? Refusing to try, wondering why tomorrow's another day. Then something inside you burns, It's bigger than your concerns. You change how you feel, make something real. A glowing light returns. How do you feel today? When everything goes your way, it comes from deep inside. It's something you can't hide away. Dress up in your best smile. Drive on another mile. Looking for signs, connecting lines. This trip can take a while. But when you release the doubt and confidence ends the drought, you feel alive with nothing to hide, and happiness breaks out. How do you feel today? When everything goes your way, it comes from deep inside. It's something you can't hide. How do you feel today? Come on outside and play. It comes from deep inside. It's something you can't hide away. I know it's not easy, but you get to choose. Make up your mind, and you know you cannot lose. How do you feel today? When everything goes your way, it comes from deep inside. It's something you can't hide. How do you feel today? Come on outside and play. It comes from deep inside. It's something you can't hide away. How do you feel today? How do you feel today? There you go. I hope you enjoyed that. That song really came together well, if I don't say so myself. It's always a fun one to play. Um, and let's see, we got some comments here. Wonderful, thank you. Dennis says, just woke up to this beautiful song. Awesome. So glad to hear that. Wonderful song. Love it. Strong and powerful message. I appreciate that. Let's see. How do you feel today? Awesome, because you truly appeal noble soul. Oh, it's very sweet. See here. Sending you guys love from California. May all have strength to keep moving forwards. Love this channel. You guys are both great. That's fabulous. Appreciate that. Another super sticker from is it Lourdes? Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you all for your generosity. Oh, let me bring Pookie back in here. There she is, drinking out of her yellow submarine mug.
You know what it says? It says, "All love is all you need." Yes!
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
Love is all you need.
Okay,
love
Bob,
is all
love
you
it.
need.
This is pure love. We'll talk about love. There's somebody just left a comment before you even said that.
Love it.
With
Love, love,
music.
love, love, love.
That was a really great
Oh, look.
song. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. We got Tessa's from East Texas. Sigrid, thank you so much. Love the lyrics to your songs. Oh, I love that. All right. And then, just a comment from Ella. Your affirmations help me so much. You're doing so much good. So I don't know why I'm even sharing this, but this is like an interesting thing. So as a YouTuber, you get access to a dashboard, that gives you all these analytics about your videos and how they perform. It gives you just tons of information about it. Um, and and one thing that's interesting, I can go into any video and it'll tell me how many subscribers or that video got. Like I can go into one of the more popular ones, and it might say, five, whatever, hundreds or dozens or whatever of new subscribers came as a result of listening to this video. It's interesting to me that pretty consistently, and I'm telling this for a reason, because I just want to say I appreciate you. And we're doing this regardless. But so it's interesting. I go into these live streams that we've been doing every week, and consistently there's a negative. So people actually unsubscribe when they come across these live videos. Maybe it's different than what they were expecting. So I'll get anywhere from 12 to 25 people that stop that unsubscribe from the channel. For each live, and I've shared this with Pooki, and basically, I mean, I'm getting close to 200,000 subscribers, so losing 20 people. What are your thoughts on that? It's like if they don't really resonate with this, were they really an ideal subscriber to begin with?
Yeah, because here's the thing: we're not here. Nobody's going to appeal to everyone. Right. So the whole thing is that it's so important to stay true to yourself and to not fluctuate your presentation in the world based off of how others are responding to you. It's so important for you to be who you are. And some people are going to love it and just, they're just going to love it. They're going to be your supporters, your fans. And then there are going to be some people that just don't resonate with your message, but it's okay. It's so okay. Because really, we're only here. I'm only here for those that are here to receive me. And, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I get it. I'm not trying to appeal to everyone. I'm trying to be myself, and whoever it is that is attracted to who I really am, that's who I can be my absolute purest self with, and I can have the freedom to show up in any way that I choose. Mm-hmm. Right. And so it's like choosing yourself. It's choosing what you desire, and not being manipulated or swayed by public opinion or others' opinions of who you are. It's okay. Not everyone's going to love you. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's so okay. It is. And, we just bless those people on their journey, because maybe you've experienced the affirmations and you've received so much from it. And so for them, that's just not going to be available to them because they're not present to it. Right. But, we can hope and pray that they do find what they're looking for and what resonates with them. Right. And so we bless them on their journey, and so we weren't their cup of morning coffee on a Sunday morning. It's all it's so perfect. It's so perfect.
Yeah. And these lives don't reach nearly as many people as many of my other, pre-recorded and uploaded videos, but we do it not only because we enjoy it, which we do, but also there's a small group of people that really love the connection of being here with us live, and we love that too. We love this being in the same time, the same space, sending out this vibration of love. I'm just going to send. People are going crazy here. Fearless PCat, thank you so much for the super sticker. That is so kind of you and generous. We greatly appreciate that. And then also Lisa just sent a super sticker. Also, they're just coming in fast and furious here. Really appreciate that. And so not everything I have to do in this channel or that we do has to reach a huge. Sometimes you just do it because it's the right thing, and you're serving really well a smaller group of people. Just another thing real quick, something I recently activated that you may or may not be aware of it. There's a website called Patreon that I revamped. I've been on it for a while, but I revamped it to more focus on the material on this channel. And if you want to support me and our efforts on a regular, like a small monthly contribution, you get some extra perks for it. You get some exclusive content. I'm going to start, after this Hawaii trip, I'm going to start scheduling some monthly Zoom calls where all my Patreon supporters will be able to actually get on a Zoom call call with us. We can not only see your text, but we can see your face and your video and speak and hear each other in real time. And so those are those. If you are interested in that, go to patreon.com/Bob Baker. There's a link to that in the description of this video too. And so, yeah, we're just finding ways to serve people. You do it sometimes on a large scale with like some of my more popular videos have millions of views, and that's great. But it's sort of a distant connection. They're out there, and I know people are watching them, but unless they leave a comment, which they do in intros, that's the only way that I know how it's resonating with people. But this live interaction is really cool, and Zoom is even more powerful because you get to see and hear and speak in real time. So if that speaks to you, come on out. Pooki, would you like to do a little love activation or whatever you want to call it this morning?
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
All right, I'm going to solo you and give you a little space there, and I'll come back and join you. And then we're going to end with a dance party with a pretty upbeat original song. So, all right, take it away, Pooki.
So, it's really, really, really important that we demonstrate through our lives who we really are, and that we really connect to our own deep desires. And that, we just really anchor in on the things that we love, and so sometimes it's really hard to do that, like we're trying to appeal to others. Or I was thinking there was a time when I was being interviewed by a director of a global network, and they were just kind of finding out a little bit about who I was. And I can remember this was a really defining moment for me, because in that moment, I decided that I was going to be unapologetically everything that I am. I was going to represent myself and all of my whatever silliness, my beingness. And I've done a lot of things, but what I've really done is I've stayed connected to my childlike nature. Right. So that little kid inside of me, when Bob was talking about, can you think about what you loved to do as a child? Those are some of the things that really speak to your deepest desires, right? And to who you really are. So let's just take this time right now to just accept ourselves for who we really are, unapologetically, and just loving ourselves for who we are. And that we're not trying to be anything for anybody. What we are doing is that we are here to experience life in a beautiful, dynamic way, right? And in manifesting, because isn't that why we're all gathered here together today, is to manifest joy and to manifest love and to manifest unity in our lives, right? So with it just comes this radical acceptance of who am I and what is it that I truly desire? What are my deepest, deepest desires, and what do I really love? So let's just take a moment to just kind of get connected to that space within ourselves and go deep within. So I want you to breathe with me. We're just going to take a meditative moment. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. You can leave them open if you like. I'm going to close mine because I can just get better visuals when I'm just like in that space, in that inner space. So just breathing in awareness. We're just going to breathe in the awareness of who we are. And we're going to allow our desires, our dreams, our visions to just come forward in this moment right now, in the full expression of all that we are. Right? So allow it to come forward. As you're sitting in this place with your dreams and your visions, right in the center of your being, in your heart space, right? I want you to begin to feel, in the awareness of this, your worthiness to receive this vision. Your worthiness to receive this vision, and also the fact that you are capable You have everything that you need inside of you to manifest in this world your desires. Everything is there. It's not outside of you. It's right here. Right? So connecting deeply to who you are, your desires, your dreams, your visions. Activating the affirmation of you are worthy to receive these visions. Worthy, and that you have everything that you need in order to manifest this vision for your life into the world. Everything is right here inside of you. Right? So hands on the heart if you choose to. Take a deep breath. And I want you to just breathe in one last time this feeling of radical self-acceptance for yourself, for who you are. Just breathe that in. And feel the energy of that. The loving of who you are. Just breathe again. Oh, and before we go, let's just really, really quickly, this is really easy, bring a vision of your little child into mind, maybe a vision of you when you were 2 years old, right? And see that little being, that little you, and just shower that little you, that little precious being that's so filled with dreams. Shower that little being with love. Love, 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 love. Just bless that childlike essence that is still alive in you today. It hasn't left you. Sometimes we just need to acknowledge it and wake that up, that childlike essence. Wake it up. So, all right. The invitation to play. Allow it to be present in this day. Okay.
That was beautiful. I love how Pooki doesn't really plan what she's going to say at the end there. And you often are inspired by what we talk about and everything leading up to it, right? Because you tied a lot of stuff in that was mentioned earlier. So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Well, it's like making yourself available. Sometimes everything I find for me that to plan things out and have like things like that's not my strong suit. That's Bob's.
Yeah.
So that's make a perfect pair because he does all that. And then it allows me to just be who I am and just kind of flow in the moment. So I'm always like listening. I like listen to guidance, like how Bob's talking about how he hears or sees these visuals. I actually like just allow myself to be open to that which wants to be spoken through me in the moment. So, it's a real surrendering. And I always find it to be extremely powerful and really, really beautiful. And I know to follow it too. So I follow it very closely, like the little you. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel blessed that I have a good combination of right and left brains because there is an organizational, analytical side of me, but there's also that flow. That's why I teach and perform improv, which is totally there is a structure to it, but there's a lot of creativity within it. So I like this combination of structure and free form, intuitive. That blending I think is really powerful. Here's my list of notes for our Sunday inspiration. I have the order of things, the songs. Let's. Oops. It's something Pooki wouldn't. I lost one of my. Oh, I hit a button and lost something, but you're still there. But I lost one of my. Where's my interview thing? Oh well. I think we'll be okay the rest of the broadcast. So let's do a couple of plugs for some things. We're gonna end with a dance party, but before that, I just want to remind you of a couple of things here. If you want to hear more about our music, or hear some of our previous music, and we're working on new stuff right now. That should be a 6-song EP coming out maybe in April-ish. that will include I Welcome Joy into My Life. But soulmassagemusic.com, you can hear our Soul Massage album, our Opening Up to the Good album. There's also some other stuff that we did with our choir. And then some of my spoken word stuff is at that website. If you want to check it out, you can stream it, you can purchase it. Pooki has her own channel. If you'd like to, I know a lot of people are vibing with Pooki here. It's always a lot of love for Pooki in the comments. So if you want to follow her channel directly, search for Pooki Lee. There's Pooki Lee is her, and she's posting at least once a week now. I've kind of nudged her to do so. If you're not on my email list, I would love to be able to stay in touch with you by email. So it's really easy to do. Just go to bobbakerinspiration.com. And when you sign up, I'll send you 6 free MP3 downloads of some of my some of the affirmations and meditations from my archives. So I'd love to be able to communicate with you in that way. So earlier we were talking about how a lot of people unsubscribe when these, well, not a lot, but I mean, there's more unsubscribes than new subscribers from this. So I bet you of all the people, looks like there's, I don't know, 50 or whatever or more people, or 79. I don't know. There's close to 100. Let's just say that people watching, and I bet you a good percentage of you are not actually subscribed to the channel. So let's see if we can have this video set apart. If you don't subscribe yet to my channel, hit the subscribe button. And let's see if we can reverse that trend. Not that we need to, but yeah, if you don't subscribe, that way you'll get notifications. Hit the little notification bell, like this, share it. It's always a cool thing. Earlier I mentioned Patreon. And again, that's another way that you can support our efforts, and with a small monthly contribution, and then get some perks like our live Zoom calls that we will be doing. I think that's it. Oh, and also pretty soon, in addition to that new song and new album, I have a new book coming out. Probably first week of April, second week of April is the official launch. It's called The Power of Affirmations and Positive Self-Talk. I'll be talking a lot more about that toward the end of March. So we had a lot of stuff coming out. I'm really excited. This is going to be an amazing year. So I hope you're all, hang on a second. I'm pushing a bunch of buttons here. And so we're going to do a dance party. The way I always like to do it, you'll see us on the screen, but I'm going to leave room to pop up. There's been a lot of comments that I'm going to highlight. I'd like to highlight comments during some of these music videos at the end. So keep them coming. I'm going to go through and highlight some earlier ones. So yeah, and Pooki, I'm sure, is going to be moving a lot more than I will. This is from our Soul Massage album, Set Your Vision Free. I was probably one of the primary writers on this song, and some people thinks it has sort of an 80s flair to it. Are you setting up your dance space there? Pooki, where'd you go? Oh, there you go. Yeah, if you can get a little more light in that room, you're like a shadow dancing right now. But that's okay. All right, here we go. This is Set Your Vision Free, and let's rock and roll, shall we? Hang on a second, and here we go.
The time is now.
So come on. Oh, come on.
Is now.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Mystery. You see what you believe, how you think and feel is what will make it real. Will make it real. Oh, jump up, get ready to move. Feel the beat, get into the groove. Then hold a vision of how it will be. Now act upon it, and then you will see. Well, come on. Oh, come on. You are divinity in your infinity. You know there is no lack, so don't hold back. Don't hold back. Oh, jump up, get ready to move. Feel the beats, get into the groove. Then hold a vision of how it will be. Now act upon it, and then you will see. Well, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Anything you want to create right now, anything that you want to envision for your life right now, it's possible. We're living in a land of miracles. Set your mind free. Set your mind free to believe. Believe all you can be. Set your mind free. Let it be, let it be. Oh, let it be free. Let your mind be free. Let your mind be free. You can be anything that you want to be.
So don't hold back.
It's no mystery. You can be anything that you want to be. Baby, set your mind free. Set your mind free. Oh, have a vision for your life. You are divinity in this infinity. Set your vision free. Set your vision free. You are divinity in this infinity. Set your vision free. Set your vision free. Have a vision for your life.
So don't hold back. So don't hold back.
What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? Have a vision for your life. The time is now.
So don't hold back. Don't hold back. Oh, jump up, get ready to move. Feel the beats, get into the groove. Then hold a vision of how it will be. Now act upon it, and then you will see. Well, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, jump up, get ready to move. Feel the beats, get into the groove. Then hold a vision of how it will be. Now act upon it, and then you will see. Well, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
The time is now.
Oh, come on.
I just realized We were both muted. I'm sorry there. I said even though you were a shadow, it was a very invigorating shadow. Well, Holly Ann recognizes, hey, there's Keone, wondering whether he was still in. No, he's going to stay in St. Louis. And in fact, our friend Dora Lee, who is watching, she left a comment earlier. Where did I see? Dora Lee's right there. I don't know if you saw that, Pookie, but she's going to be the keeper. She's going to be Keone's godmom, and so we've taken her. In fact, I'm going over there this afternoon, and I drop him off on Tuesday.
Hi, Bunny. Hi, baby. I love you. Oh, there's my boy. What's he doing? Oh my goodness, I haven't seen it. Oh, I love you, baby. Oh,
he hasn't figured out the FaceTime thing yet.
I know, I haven't seen him. He hasn't looked at me the whole time that I've been here.
I know.
Oh my goodness, that was awesome. Pardon us for just having that mommy dog moment.
That's right. It's cute. Yeah, he's our child, pretty much like that. So
no, our kids want to be him.
Is there a channel for Keone too? We may need to have one.
That's too funny.
Thanks for making this happen in spite of the distance. Lovely to see Hawaii, and then we'll both be there next Sunday. So that's right. Dora Lee will be taking care of Keone. That's great. And I love seeing the interaction. Sometimes some of you in the comments, you're interacting with each other, which I think is beautiful. So we're developing a community here. A number of people use the word family. I guess we are creating that atmosphere, which makes me feel really happy to know that people feel that way. Yeah. Wow. So let's wrap this up. We're I guess a little over an hour now. So again, I hit the airport on Wednesday, and I'll be out there. And next Sunday we'll be coming to you live from an Airbnb somewhere on the Big Island, and I'll have a guitar too, right? What's that?
It'll probably be dark the whole time because we're gonna have to do that at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it's gonna be. Oh my God, that's right. It's gonna be 5. And you want to stick to the regular time?
If we're going to
5 o'clock in the morning in Hawaii, and I'm going to borrow your sister's guitar, and so we'll be able to play some songs. So awesome! Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being a part of our world. We get as much out of this as you do, if not more. And so have an awesome rest of your Sunday. Have a great week, and I'm sure I'll be posting some photos and things in the community tab throughout. And once I get there and get settled in, to show you some of the sights and sounds. Sound good? Yeah. Pookie? Oh, you're going to hang tight. We're going to talk after we stop broadcasting. But everybody, thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon. Peace. Much love to you. And so long for now.